Welcome back to Who Am I, the series where I talk about Drag Race, specifically All Stars 11 right now. We're on the final episode of Bracket 2. I have my fan and my notes. Let's get into it. Obviously, we start off in the workroom. Selena is very emotional and upset about not having a win, and then they go straight into giving their points away. So Aura and Vivacious exchange points, and Selena is very mad that Aura did not give her a point. And then Selena and April exchange points. So Crystal has 5 points, Silky has 4 points, Aura has 3, and everyone else has 2. Then we get the start of greatness with this episode. Selena starts to fake cry to Aura about the alliance and points, and basically is begging, not begging, but it's basically like, you better give me your point next week, blah, 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 blah. Aura falls for it, more on that later, but then Selena just stops crying and looks straight to the camera and laughs, and it is great TV. Pictures here. But yeah, Selena really made this bracket worth it. Then the girls are really gunning to try and get Crystal out of the top. They want to try and get their points together so they can boot Crystal out. Then Rue comes in, and there is a mini challenge, slap out of it. It's like a reading challenge, but they just have to do fake slaps to each other. Rue loves when they slap each other, and he just loves stupid stuff like that. Silky wins it. She wins $2,500. She wins tickets to Stop That Train, and she gets to pair up the makeover challenges, which is a makeover challenge with gay dads. So we meet all the dads. Silky pairs them up. For the most part, it's pretty fair. She tries to throw Crystal off, but really it doesn't matter in the end. They do the usual talking and chatting with their partners, practicing on the runway, making over, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to skip to the runways now. The guest judge is Janelle James, and the category is Drag Family Resemblance. Obviously, it's very interesting to know Michelle's thoughts whenever drag family resemblance, whenever a makeover challenge comes up. So I'm just going to talk about her opinions, honestly, and I will just tack them on to the end of my opinions. So let's hop to the runway. First up, we have April Carry On and May Carry On. They're the only ones to have a little reveal, so that part I do like. And honestly, call me crazy, I personally like the raincoat outfits better than what's underneath them. I think it's very simple, yes, but to me, they're very sleek. I like the different cut and fits of them. I think they look good. It makes sense for the April May Carry On. I like the umbrella. So personally, I do prefer the yellow rain jackets, honestly, but they do reveal into pretty blue outfits. I think they're pretty. I think they're fine. It just not like super wow to me. Not saying I could do better by any means, but it just kind of looks like a bunch of the same blue. I think my issue with it, honestly, is it's all the same shade of blue. Like, there's different textures and types of fabrics, but it's all the same exact shade of blue. So if there were different shades of blue, I think I would like it more. But April looks gorgeous. She made May over very nicely. And Michelle said the only thing she said about them, which is funny to me, is that she didn't like the shoes, but she gets that they're good for beginners. And that's all Michelle said. So there's that. Yeah, I like the raincoats better, but oh well. Next up, we have Aura and Hora, my Ari. This is very good, very pretty. It fits them both nicely. It's definitely twinning family resemblance, but still different enough in their own ways. I like the different cuts of the skirts, miniskirt, whatever you want to call that. The headband with those little circles are very, very nice. They don't look, sometimes that stuff can look really cheap and flimsy. These look really nice. They were stoned really nicely. They moved really nicely. Yeah, I really like it. Aura did say that her drag persona is a moon goddess, which I had no idea that was her thing. No clue that was a thing, but it looks very good. I get the moon. They both look gorgeous. Michelle said that it's very cute, and they're twinning for sure. So yeah, I think Aura did a very good job. Next up, we have Crystal Method and Sister Pull-Out Method. Now, these outfits are crazy. You know me, I love crazy. These are crazy. They are inspired by the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence photo here. So that's great. I love that that is being brought to Drag Race. They're a very important group. You can go research them. You can research better than I can explain them. But I like that that was being brought to Drag Race. They can be talked about on a grand stage like that. Honestly, I do like them. They're crazy, but they're fun outfits. You can tell they're from the same family. I prefer her Bert and Ernie makeover 100%, but they're fun. It's like a pinata threw up. It's very kind of, honestly, it reminds me of Lucky Stars a little bit. I think it's good. The makeup looks good. Yeah. I really don't have strong opinions on it, honestly. You would think I would have stronger opinions on it because it's so crazy. But I think because it's so crazy, I just can't really process it all at the same time. It's just so much stuff put together. But it's very crystal. It's fun. It's crazy. So yeah. Michelle did say that she thought it was too easy and kind of the easy way, the safe way out for Crystal. Personally, I think Michelle didn't like it, but she didn't want to, like poo-poo the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, so she just said it was too easy for Crystal, but that's neither here nor there. It's crazy. These are blurry photos because I had to screenshot them from the episode, but if you can find high definition, you can probably see the details better, but there's just so much going on. Yeah, it's crazy. Next up, we have Selena S titties and TTS titties. This was great. The pinstripe is great. The difference, like the dress versus the pantsuit, is wonderful. Obviously, the family. Michelle said they were definitely family, so that's a given. I love the briefcase she's holding. It was stoned so great. I think she said there's like 300,000 stones, something insane like that. I love that both of the white bra cups are embellished. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but they're embellished in the same style. The jewelry matches. The makeup looks gorgeous. The hair looks gorgeous. They were wearing these like hats that had like a feather in it, and I wish they had worn those down the runway because I thought the hats were really cute. Maybe they didn't fit, maybe they didn't work with the wigs, but I wish they had worn the hats down the runway. That being said, it's great. I love it. I really love whatever like this thing is on Selena. Just so fun and whimsical. Very good makeover challenge. Next up we have Silky Nutmeg Ganache and Creamy Cayenne Ganache, which, crazy name if you think about it. Silky Nutmeg Ganache, a dessert. Creamy Cayenne Ganache, stay away from me. Anyways, I don't like this. I think the long ponytail is very silky, but I think she's done it better. This one looks a little limp and kind of odd to me. It was kind of just trailing behind her at points. I don't like the hair of the makeover. Michelle says it. She doesn't think it's twinning. She thinks the hair is different. She thinks it's just the same fabric. And I do agree with that. I just think it's just the same fabric. I don't like the fabric. I don't like the dark blue underneath it. I think if the dark blue was Nude Illusion, maybe I would like it more. But something about the blue velvet or fake velvet under that just does not appeal to me. The makeup looks great. Love the makeup. There's a picture, but there's a pose of them walking out with their hands out. That looked great on the runway. But just as a look, not my favorite. Yeah, sorry, Silky. And then last but certainly not least, we have Vivacious and Vivicious. And I'm shocked. Very, very impressed. She was nervous about doing a makeover. I was kind of nervous for her, honestly, but she killed it. In my opinion, I think it's my favorite runway, for sure. There's little ornachas in the wigs. It's like they both have shoulders, but they're different shoulders. There was choreo on the runway. The makeup is good. Everything about it to me is good. Everything stoned, the shoes, the tights, everything, the dress. Ornacia had stones on her. I'm truly in love with it. Michelle was very happily impressed with it. She was surprised that she was worried about her, and she was surprised that she could do it. She was very happy with it. She was happy with the makeup. She really loved the runway choreo, and I agree. I really have no notes. I think it's kind of a perfect makeover challenge, and yeah, I think they both look gorgeous. I do like the longer dress better. I think it's just, in my opinion, it's the better of the two looks, but it is very vivacious to me to give her makeover partner the better of the two looks. So yeah, I love it. Probably my favorite of the night. That was the runways, and now we find out the top two are Selena and Vivacious, and I'm happy for both of them. I'm so happy Vivacious can get a win back on TV. I just love her so much. They both have 4 points now, and honestly, crazy that this makeover challenge was judged fairly. That rarely ever happens on Drag Race nowadays, but I think Vivacious and Selena are clearly the winners. So yeah, I mean, a fairly judged makeover challenge. Insane. But moving on, as they're getting ready to lip sync, there's a web of alliances and stuff going on. Crystal and Silky and Aura and Selena are all intertwined in confusion of alliances. The top two lip sync to, unfortunately, Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. Aged very poorly, but it was filmed last year before all the craziness came out. Definitely the last time we will see a Nicki Minaj song on the stage, obviously. Immediately, Vivacious does not know the words, so obviously Selena's going to win. They both perform great. Vivacious is a great performer. Selena's a great performer. Selena does win, obviously, because she knows the words. So, also, they're both in normal outfits compared to the last couple lip syncs. So, Selena wins, obviously. She wins her $10K. She has 5 points now. TT gets $2,500, and the other dads get $500. And this is where the TV gets good. This is when Selena and everyone else make some great TV, and we truly get a story in pictures, which I will put up here. We have Selena whispering, yelling, who knows, at Aura, peck, 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 to try and get in her head about the alliance, while Aura is literally staring off into space like it's some telenovela. It's so good. Then we start with the points. Crystal gives her point to Silky because Silky said they were going to swap points. Silky is shocked. We get a great reaction photo of that. Then we go to Silky, who gives her point to April. We get another great reaction photo of Silky apologizing to Crystal. Crystal is obviously mad because Silky just told her she was going to give her point. Then we move on to Aura, who gives her point to Silky. And this is where Selena breaks down. She is not having it. She is very upset. We get more great reaction photos. This is also where we see Vivacious start to be over Selena's drama, whatever you want to call it. It was some podcast I listened to, but Selena said that Vivacious was just kind of not into the shenanigans and the drama that she was giving, but it made great TV, so oh well. We get another great reaction photo of Silky when she gets the point from Aura. Then we move on to April, who gives the last point away. She has this really long speech about the Latina Alliance, and obviously Selena thinks April is going to give her a point, but April gives her point to Crystal. Big smile on her face. Selena is cracked. She is upset. We get more great reaction photos. April looks just stunning with a big smile, holding the crystal. It's so good. We get a great photo of Crystal looking shocked and gagged that she's moving on. It's just truly a great television moment. I suggest you go watch it because it's better watching it than I can ever explain it. But it was just so good. So, we find out that Crystal and Silky are moving on to the semifinals. It makes sense. I think that they both did very good. And out of these 6 people, it makes sense that these 2 would move on. Yes, Selena was very close, and we will get into the drama of this in a second. But personally, I do think Crystal and Silky are the right choices to move on. The bottom 4 find out about the Wild Queen coming back again. I don't think they'll ever crown a wild card queen. I just don't think that'll ever happen. But who knows? This was a great bracket to me. I really think this episode sealed the deal of it being a great bracket. Selena definitely helped that a lot. There's nice alliance drama. It's just good TV. I'm excited to see what the 3rd bracket brings. And then this is where it even gets better. The music cuts. We hear Aura and Selena talking. Aura calls out to Selena. Selena is so mad. She calls her a bitch. It's just so funny. Because keep in mind, she did fake cry and then laugh at the camera. Like break the 4th wall and laugh at the camera. So it's just so funny that she was playing Aura, but now she's so mad that Aura played her. It's just so good. And now we're going to hop to Untucked. Usually I don't talk about Untucked, but this week it was just good. You have to go watch it if you can. You see the web of alliances sort of being made in the workroom before, and then obviously you see the drama after the episode is done and the points were given out. Selena walks back. She is screaming at Aura. She's saying, I can't look April in the face or I'm going to slap it. She's saying, I'll never talk to April again. She's not a real sister. She's yelling at Aura. She's like, Aura, don't talk to me. She calls them bitches. So many great photos. I'll just have photos here, not necessarily in any chronological order, just so many good, funny photos. Mind you, all of this is happening in front of the dads who are made over. So they're just standing in the background, listening, watching all this drama goes down. Silky and Vivacious get involved because they're like, Selena, you're being crazy. You just won $10,000. Calm down. Go talk to Aura. It's just such good TV. Aura and Selena do talk. Selena is bawling. Aura is bawling. At one point, Selena even goes to Silky and is like, why didn't you give me your point? It's just so good. Aura and Selena do hug in the end. So, like, obviously things are fine. Off the show, things are fine, I'm sure. But it's just so good. Aura kept saying that the reason she didn't give Selena the point was because she forgot that you could give the top 2 the point. She didn't think you could give the top 2 a point. Obviously, I don't think that's true. But it's just so good. It's just great TV. Silky also apologizes to Crystal and Aura for screwing them over because she did say she was going to give them their points and didn't. So yeah, it's just great TV. I highly suggest you go watch Untucked. And yeah, that was it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to see this look fully embellished, you can go to my Instagram or TikTok. They will be down below. Or you can just search up I am JXXB. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week.